I said I was gonna like show you my home runs. If you guys are an OG fan and you watch that, props on you. I hope you become famous or rich. You shouldn't like. I mean, that's dumb, but you know. So my other dude now in this game, 2K19, he's just a beast. Like, look at him. Look, he's just whipping those. So he's just like easily. So he's an absolute beast. Like, this dude's a tank. He's an absolute beast. Like, if I can do 13, he's an absolute beast. Like, 14. 13. I cannot rip out 14, but he's still an absolute beast. Look at that, my home run's almost maxed. That was at 94, that's what it is.
The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Oh dang, I forgot about this. I'm gonna try hitting on 2 home runs this game for you guys. I wanna be the best in home runs. I'm a rookie, so.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins. Target.
I don't know.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4.
Settling in now, Big Daddy. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster to not give anything away at this level.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Titans. Now in the box, Big Daddy, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Big Daddy.
Should I have been on?
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Striding into the box, Alex Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alex Shaw.
Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Always productive.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. Taking him deep once. Big Daddy right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with net.
Gonzalez is up with it. Gonzalez with a great slide. It's there, and he's out. Ready once again. Big Daddy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cave facing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 42 on the season as they move out in front 7-6.
I already had 42. What the fuck? Oh, I probably didn't see.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
The next twin up, Miguel Sano. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he trying to pick things up where we left off. Big Daddy, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
He's running. Now he'll step off. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Twins, 10 runs on
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
Absolutely, and he's going to...
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Runner goes for second. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, Big Daddy, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit off.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
And there he goes towards second, and he'll step off. And they will tag him out between first and second.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
At the plate, Big Daddy, 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Big Daddy.
Popped him up. Garver is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight. Next up for Detroit, Big Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the second out. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Minnesota Twins posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jake Odorizzi gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
4 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 21 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Digging in, Big Daddy. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster to not give anything away at this level.
And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And, guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Line drive to left. Paul is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Striding in once again, Big Daddy. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there, 2 down.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Now batting, Big Daddy. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Big Daddy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So striding in, Big Daddy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Barrios hangs win number 11 on his line as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jim Gage pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Vaping 7 years ago. And in recent health news and what's been happening with vaping, the time to quit is now. So I've been trying these things called cigarettes.
Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. Big Daddy, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next, Austin Gomber will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will...
4-4, take the base. 3.
Striding in, Big Daddy, and given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
Absolutely, and he's going to fight for it to the bitter end. And looking forward to next spring training. This team has a chance to take a significant jump in the standings, and he's going to lead the charge.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Tino Veras, and their runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. To Shields. Will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Into the box now, Big Daddy. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The third baseman, Big Daddy.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No hits to this point.
The designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Digging in once again, Big Daddy. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And tonight's final, 7-3. Detroit led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Fans are...
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from...
I'm gonna hit on one that's a bat wise.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's a .375 hitter.
Odor.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate.
Hey, after that hit right there.
Stepping in, Big Daddy, and given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in.
Not this one.
Fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. Digging in, Andreas Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andreas Cabrera.
Pitch is popped up. Big Daddy is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Okay, home run now.
Next for the Tigers, Big Daddy. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Big Daddy, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Wisdom waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate again, Delino DeShields, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
Delino DeShields.
Ground toward the left, reined in, and the third baseman will just tag the runner coming toward him, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. It's stretch time in Motown. It's the Rangers 9. And
wow. Okay.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara.
The 2-2. Popped up. Big Daddy has a play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead.
I ain't gonna know if you subscribe or not. Like, yeah, if you do subscribe and you unsubscribe.
Stepping into the box, Big Daddy, and even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier.
What? The remote is for downstairs. I never had it.
He's 1 swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes DeShields to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Tigers leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Smyly records the victory, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 9 runs, 14 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Smyly. His record now is 13-7. The loss goes to Jordan Zimmerman. He falls to 11-9. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.